So like this little car store issue there. Oh, there's a queue. There's a queue. I cannot believe it. I don't believe it. This better not be a long queue. I haven't got enough time. Let me just cross the road without trying to get run over. Oh, that's a Range Rover. That'll hit. Oh. Bonjour everyone. Welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV and welcome back to St James's Park. I tell you what, I may as well be paying rent at this point because I'm here that often. Obviously I was here yesterday for the Harvey Barnes hunt and then went to training ground. Today we are here for the launch of the new Newcastle United third kit. So what we've seen so far is very little of it. To be fair, there's been no leaks of this one. Normally you know that it comes out leaks online and on social media and stuff. Sometimes even months beforehand. The home and away one were leaked. This one hasn't been leaked at all. The club just put out a little teaser of it yesterday, letting people know that it was coming out this morning. So let's have a look at the club shop now to see how busy it is. If there's a fanfare for it, like there was for the home one, can't see it happening. It was alright for the away one, to be honest. But I'm going to be here, one of the first ones, I'd imagine. And if there's a queue, I'm going to be absolutely gutted, to be honest with you, because I've got things to do. But oh, the job's still on. It seems to be part of the day as well. Anyone that's looking for a job. Alan St. Maximin. He's about to get a very highly paid one, to be fair, off in Saudi Arabia. I don't think they're offering any salaries of that kind inside St James's Park today. So let's go have a look at the third kit then. Like I say, the home and away one's already out. Those got leaked. This one didn't. It's obviously looking like it's blue again with some yellow goldy features. It's meant to be similar to last season's, but the image the club released yesterday looked a bit like a snake pattern-y style. Like it had a bit of blue and a different blue on it. Interested to see what it looks like. I'll be buying it, supporting the club again, so that they can pump this money that they make off the shirts back into the club and some more signings. A couple more needed for the rest of the summer, so support the club in that sense, get the revenue up. And I've also got a couple of things to sort out while I'm in the club shop. The home and away kits, Champions League badges. Yep, I was at Rangers the other day. I was wearing that home kit properly for the first time. I've worn it in a couple of videos and then just took it off. I've never actually worn it out and about. I had beer spilled on it, like I did in Glasgow. That was great. Thankfully that came out. But you know, the issue with the home kit, and loads of people were telling us this, was saying like, oh, have your badges peeled off yet? Is the Champions League coming away yet? And I was like, nah, what are you talking about? Loads of them were saying they had issues with the Champions League badges on the kits. And then lo and behold, got back from Glasgow, washed the home kit, and there it was, the Champions League badge falling right off. I was like, oh my days, what is going on here? So the Champions League badge peeled off on the home kit, so I need to get that fixed. Apparently if you take it back to the club shop, they'll do a new one for you or re-iron it back on, whatever. So we'll see if they can sort it out for us as well. So like this little car store issue there. We'll get into the, oh, there's a queue. There's a queue. I cannot believe it. I don't believe it. This better not be a long queue. I haven't got enough time. Let me just cross the road without trying to get run over. Oh, that's a Range Rover. That'll hit. Oh, let's have a look. Let's show you the, oh, it's just a little queue. It's just a little one. There's a little one in the background, if you just can see it. It's just a little queue. Thankfully it's not too big. Wow, people are still loving it, like on the... People are still loving it. Friday morning, only got told about it yesterday. And they're coming out to get the new third kit. Already. They're already there. We'll show you them in a second, a bit closer. But so people are obviously liking the look of what they've seen in that tiny little image that the club have released. 9 o'clock on a Friday morning. And there's a small queue. Thankfully it is small. Thankfully it's not too big because it'll be a nightmare if it was. I haven't got that home kit when it was a 2-3 hour wait. I haven't got time for that. I haven't. So we'll see how long this one takes to get down, but I'm looking forward to getting in there. There's a queue there. What we're saying, about 10-20 people. Not too bad, is it? Thankfully it's not too bad. We'll go wait in it with the rest of them. There is 3, 6. Yeah, there's about 18 people or so waiting there in the club shop queue for the third kit. So let's go wait and get involved. Let's have a look-see. It's 9 o'clock. Need to get the doors open. We're in. We're moving now. Keep on. I can't believe there's a queue at this table. Oh, send him upstairs again. Anticipation. Straight in. Champions League badge on the side looking alright or not?
Wait,
It's the large one with the badges on. Happy days. There's the print. Yellow print to match the back, match the front, that's it.
That's just the 5th time being here. Yeah, I know. Are you getting them in still?
Fit check. Ooh, there it is, people. Yes, yes. Have a look at that. That's a large on me. That is a nice fit again. Champions League badges on there, bash. And I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of it. Yes, yes. There's a third kit shorts as well. Nice little pattern on the side. Seeing badge and that. And you can see here on the mannequin in the full. Nice one. That pattern really well there actually. I'm a big fan of it, me. Big fan of it. Yes, yes, there we have it then, people. Fresh on the new third kit, straight out the shop. That was nice process, that 15-minute job, straight in, straight out. Got the Champions League badges fixed as well on the home and away one. The issue is that they're saying that the supplier, they thought the supplier was going to be better. The badges weren't as good quality as they thought it was going to be, and the issue was with the way it was sticking on. So because of the demand at the start, they were just going short term. Like they were just getting as many out as possible and they weren't actually pressing it long enough. Now the badges, Champions League badges I'm on about by the way, are better quality. They know how, they've had proper instructions now. They weren't given proper instructions that I was seeing on how to do it, how long to do it for, the heat, all that sort of thing. So now they've got those, they're doing it. And he says now there won't be any issues. So if you get a Champions League badge on now on your Newcastle shirt, there will not be any, pardon me, issues at all for the badge falling off or anything. Like I said, he was saying as well, loads of fans have had an issue with the badge coming off, peeling off, that sort of thing. It was an issue with the supplier and an issue with instructions on how long to heat press it for and all of that. So he's saying now that they know what they're doing, now that the supplier's got it on point, there won't be any more issues with the Champions League badge peeling off your shirt, which is obviously good to hear. You know, that's what you want to hear. And he also said don't use fabric softener. Don't use any fabric softener when washing your Newcastle United shirt, especially if it's got the Champions League badges on it. So bear that in mind, people. But there it is, Champions League badge on the side of this brand new Newcastle United third kit. You can see the pattern in the background there, different shades of blue, the yellow flashes. I think it's lovely, me, like, I really do. Always seen was that little glimpse of it yesterday, a little teaser. Now you see it in the flesh properly. Has it got two T's? Oh, looks like they've sorted the stitching out. All the weirdos, they'll be absolutely buzzing with that. It's actually an I now, the T's on joined, so it is better, of course, that's what we want. But the world isn't going to end. Let's not panic anymore. They've sorted out the two T's. What a relief. We can all go to sleep, have a nice sleep tonight now. with that out of mind there. Bloody hell, but the stitching is considerably better on this one, to be fair. I like it when they mix up the embroidered stitch on the third kit, so obviously it's not the usual Newcastle United crest colours. So they've done that, they've done it on the green away one. You can see there, finer details, it's like a splash effect, isn't it? On the shirt there, it's like a splash effect, and I really like the seller on this one because it's not a block. You know, on the home one, it's still got like a square around it, it's like a block. It's the same on the away one, the green one. It's like a block, this one's free. You know what I mean? It's just the writing and just the square box, there's nothing actually around it. So that's a really nice touch as well, I like that. And yeah, it's looking lovely, that. Little trim on the arm there. We've got NUFC on the back, which you've probably seen actually when I showed you the font, which is obviously the font matches this colour as well. Still no word on the Champions League font from the lad there in the club shop. They're still waiting UEFA approval for that Champions League font, so that's taking its time. But there you have it. Let me know. Look at all the detail. A lot of detail in this. The Custoria down there. There's a lot of detail in this shirt. Obviously, they've tried to go with the success. That this coloured shirt had the best season in 20 years last year with you know, this kind of bluey shirt last year. So they're rolling with it again. If you can see it in the sunlight there better. Shows it properly there. Look at that. Really nice fit as well. Feels like good quality. £78 spent with the Champions League badge on ready. They had loads in there printed with the Champions League badge on, so you don't have to wait in the massive queues, although there wasn't any queues today, so that was good. £78 with the Champions League badge on, £70 without it. So I've got all three tops now, home, away and third, with the Champions League badge on at £78 a piece. It ain't cheap. It is not cheap. So nearly £240 spent in this club shop this summer for me. That's just on the kits, that's not before I've even had a look at any training wear, which is a bit boring for me. But if they bring anything else new out, which I'm sure they will, there'll be plenty of new stuff coming out soon, and Champions League stuff and European stuff as well, and more of a leisure training wear range will come out in due course, I'm sure. So it could be a busy, expensive one, do you know what I mean? So please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, so I can afford to wear these tops. Do you know what I mean? They're not cheap. They are not cheap. But let me know what you think of the new Newcastle United third kit for the upcoming Champions League season. Look at that badge. You've got to get them on, because you never know when we're going to get it again. Hopefully we'll finish top 5. That gets you Champions League this season, of course. Hopefully that's the case, but let's enjoy it now. You know what I mean? I'm buzzing. I never thought we'd get the Champions League badge on my Newcastle top, so I'm getting them on all three. I'm getting them on everything. Getting them on my pyjamas if they'll print them. Nice one, everyone. Cheers for watching. Subscribe to my channel TV and enjoy yourself.